Hi, good afternoon and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Irene, and today we're going to be discussing a very critical topic. I call it critical because many people tend to agree and disagree on this particular topic, especially lots of YouTubers here. We've actually discussed it. Lots of people have said so many things about this particular topic, and I should have, aired my own view a long time ago, but then I just wanted everything to die down first before I say my own. So anyways, this particular topic that was raised by Irene is a very famous YouTuber on YouTube here. If you don't know who Irene is, man, what are you doing on YouTube? So these two particular YouTubers actually had a clash because of it. Not like they had it physically, it was kind of, on YouTube, the clash. So Irene kind of agrees that marriage doesn't define a woman. She disagrees that marriage defines a woman. Whereas Irene, who is equally a big YouTuber in her own right, said that marriage actually defines a woman. So what is your thought? I know lots of people, lots of women has their own different opinion, but in today's video I am going to be sharing my own opinion or thoughts about that topic. She gets so, and I'm going to equally share with few experience or so on regarding this topic. So Irene made mention that she got married at a very young age, and because of that her marriage didn't work. Actually, lots of people have actually gotten married at a very young age, and yet it did work. Like, they are so happy where they are now, their husband made them become somebody, and vice versa. But there are lots of people, I think majority of people have actually gotten married early and it didn't work for them, especially like me. I really got married at a very young age. It didn't work out for me. I know you might be astounded, surprised to hear this, but then it's the truth. It didn't work out. So, which goes to prove that marrying early or being married doesn't actually make a woman who she is. Getting married early or finally getting married is not a trophy. It's not something that, hey, I've carried this trophy because I got married early or because finally I got married. Though Africa as a whole, or do I say Nigeria, makes marriage look like a trophy, makes marriage look like a competition for women actually. So if you get to a certain age and you don't get married at that age, or you don't start, they're like, please go and get married, bring a man, bring us a man, we need a man. So it is silly. In developed worlds, it is not like that. Nobody hurries or frustrates a woman to get into getting married. So, but it is like this here today in Nigeria, and there's nothing we can do about it except for women standing up for themselves. In my case, I won't say I was forced into marrying at a very early age. No, I wasn't forced actually. It was a decision I made. Yes, but today I am regretting it, in the sense that I'm married who I shouldn't get married to. Yes, sorry to say it. I'm not equally sharing my experience here to get pity or to start driving attention to myself, but I am doing this video to kind of encourage people out there, young women out there who got married at a very early age and it didn't work out. But working out in the sense that one person is not willing to make the marriage work, is not willing to make the marriage work, is ready to force the other person into shutting up, like not having a voice. You're actually married, yes, but you don't have a voice. You can't talk, you cannot say anything, you can't share experience, you can't talk, you can't even share your own opinion. You are literally under somebody. Just because you're a woman, you don't have any rights. You can't say your mind, you can't air your opinion, you can't give a suggestion, you can't give any advice, just because you're a woman. And the society around it believes that it is how we should be. When you go complain to some sort of people, they will not understand you. They will take the man's side because he is the man and you're the woman. So you don't have any rights whatsoever. You see, that is what the society is making marriage look like for women. But when you decide, no, I can't continue like this, so I have to speak up, I have to say something, I have to stand for myself, it becomes that people now see that you're not being submissive. You're becoming a bad woman, a bad wife, a bad somebody. So in the long run, it is because you married early. Marrying early makes, you see, things you want, things you think you want when you're young, it's not something it's not something you want when you're older. Like, I remember when I was way younger, when I was maybe in my teenage years, I used to say I'm going to get married to somebody who is handsome, who is tall, who has money, who can take care of me, who loves me, silly talks. I used to think about those things. But as I grew older, I knew, no, those are not the main things in marriage. I have to marry somebody who is spiritually minded, somebody who loves God, and who knows, who knows me, who loves me, who can compromise, somebody who is flexible. There are other things you would want in a marriage partner as you grow older. And what I want I wanted when I got married is not what I want now. So it keeps changing. Now, it doesn't mean that you get married that time you want this, and then when you change again, you end the marriage and get married again. No. But what I'm saying is, one needs to, one needs to ascertain an age, get to an age where you think you know yourself, you know what you want in a partner, sure you get, and then you'll be able to make a better decision. But when you get married when you're very young, you don't know what you want, guys. So I believe, based on experience, that marriage doesn't define a woman. That a woman needs to get to a certain age when she has known herself fully and decide that, yes, I am now ready to settle down. At that time, you have something you're doing. A man cannot come and influence what you're doing, or what you will do, or what you will not do. Yes, see, marriage is all about compromising. Yes, we all get it. A woman needs a man. Likewise, a man needs a woman. It is vice versa. It is how God made it. A woman must need a man, and a man. But then, you will not, because you need a man, and then when that man tramples on you, cheats on you, does so many bad things, and because you're the woman, you keep. A lot of women have died because of this. A lot of women have passed away, given up so much because of marriage, because they let marriage define who they are. But if you decide that you're not going to let marriage define who you are going to be castigated in the society. Everybody's gonna hate you. Everybody's gonna look down on you, just because you said, no, I will not die because of marriage. See, there's things that I tell a lot of young unmarried people these days. I kind of tell them, in fact, you have to start appreciating the freedom you have now. Because when you get married, man, that freedom, you no longer have that freedom again. You now live for somebody or for people. Because once you get married, you no longer have yourself. You now have somebody that have you, and you too, you have the person. On top of that, if you start having children, oh my goodness, you no longer, in fact, you have to think for other people first before thinking for yourself again. So young people kind of think that marriage is an award, something. Hey, once I get married, come on, I've grabbed that award. It's not like that too. It is not. But look at me now, very young. And anyways, let me not go deep. I have lots of stories coming your way, lots of experience which I'm going to be sharing on this channel. So if you want to find out about me, my marriage life, my single motherhood, every damn thing, keep watching. Just hit the subscribe button and continue watching this channel. You're going to hear more of me. I love you, but please don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Meanwhile, let me show you who is under. Hi, baby. Yay! Say hi. Say hi, baby. Uh-oh. So